Hi guys, welcome back and happy new year. I hope everyone had a great New Year's and the holidays as well. I have a lot to talk about. It's been months since I filmed and I feel like there's like a lot of floaties and I don't like this. Yeah, I have a lot to talk about with you guys. I'm not gonna make this video super long only because I don't know, I just feel like every time I do a long video and then having to go back and edit, it's just too much. So let's just catch up. I definitely have something different to do right now, and this could be a hit and miss for some people. Some people may be like, okay, what? So I got Taco Bell. I'm gonna do a little mukbang, and it's not gonna be anything crazy. I don't have it like laid out like some people do. I just have it in a little plate. So I have some stuff here. So I have a chalupa supreme. I have the cheesy gordita crunch supreme as well, and I have a chicken quesadilla. I have some nachos, and I have a crunch wrap supreme. But I'm not gonna eat all this on camera, just to let you know. If you're wondering, oh, I forgot the little cheese as well. I love this cheese. This cheese is so good. I feel like this is the best cheese I've tried. If you haven't tried it, you're missing out. I usually eat like a pig, but I'm going to just be more conservative like to eating on camera. I've never really done this, so bear with me. It sucks, my camera's dying, so I'm going to just eat what I can. I'm not gonna rush, but I'm just going to transfer over to my phone if anything, because it's like blinking already, and I should have charged it before I left the house. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I feel like there's some people that eat pretty. I'm not one of those people. I'm just being honest. Okay, so let's catch up. Let's talk. Where have I been? Why I failed to that intro? I was talking and then the camera just died, so just like I expected. I totally forgot to show you, I got some fire hot sauce. I love the fire one. I haven't tried the other one that a lot of people like, so I'm gonna eat the chalupa first. If you have any snacks or your coffee or your dinner, definitely, you know, eat with me. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so like I was saying, why I haven't been filming, where have I been? My last video was like a couple of things. Oh yeah, okay, so I talked about like getting a new job. Oh, where's my tissue? Yeah, so I talked about getting a new job. I talked about heartbreak. I talked about making time and stuff. So I feel like I'm not centered. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I talked about a lot of things, and some of you have been really nice to me. Okay, my first bite. I was totally not in the shot, but that's okay. Okay, let's do another one on shot. I don't know, I feel like some people like seeing that. I don't know why, but all right, give me 1 second. Let me be a mukbang YouTuber. I warned y'all, I don't eat nicely. Like, I'm all over the place. And I know this lipstick is gonna come off, so I'm already prepared for that. So yeah. So the last time, some things have changed, and I'm glad it changed for the better, because I was a wreck a couple months ago. And I could say now, like, I'm doing good. Can't complain. I don't think I showed you guys. I have my large Coke. Pepsi. My large Pepsi. I'm team Pepsi. So let me know in the comments what you are, if you like Coke or Pepsi or none. You know, those are included as well. So yeah, from the last time, I could say that so far I like my job. I've been in it for about almost 4 months now, and I can honestly say that I've learned so much when it comes to dealing with customers, period. And oh, what is that? A cat hair. I've learned so much with my job, and you get to deal with people and communication and stuff like that. And I can honestly say, like, it's not the easiest, because unless you know what you're doing, but it's still not the easiest, because you're gonna deal with like people that are good, and then there's people that are just like simply plain rude. It's just, you know, that's just part of when it comes to working with and dealing with people. So I've learned that over the months. Gosh, I miss Taco Bell so much. I haven't had Taco Bell, I would say, in over a month, and I remember how much I love it. I used to get it all the time back in 2021, and I just stopped because, you know, when you get your own job, you're making your own money, you have to save as well. So I just been getting other things besides Taco Bell. And like something that I've been trying, I know I'm going off track, but something I've been trying is Starbucks. I used to never been like a Starbucks kind of person. I'm still not, but because Starbucks is close to where I work, like I get certain things. My favorite is the lemon pound cake or lemon cake, and then I get like this drink. I'm gonna post it on the screen. I can never get it right. I always have to show them, but I should remember, right? And I get that one, but the cold version, I'm gonna try the hot version. I was so sad because I tried to go to Starbucks by my house to get that drink in a hot version, and they were closed. It looked like they just completely shut down the whole Starbucks. So I don't even know if they're gonna open it back up. But yeah, I think they closed it because of, oh, I can't say that, because of that thing, the Marion. Everyone calls it that. It's so funny. So yeah, I know they say don't talk with your mouth full. I told you I'm not a polite eater. I don't eat pretty neither, and it is what it is. So yeah, I met some great people at my job. Some people already left, and I'm sad. Like, one of my friends, she left. She moved on for the better. She got a new job, and I'm so proud of her. Like, you don't understand how proud I am of her. Like, so she left. So I'm gonna miss her and working with her. And there's people that I feel like I've grown close relationship with, and they make my job easier working with them. And I thought, like, coming in, I'm like, oh my god, none of these people are gonna like me. I don't know why, because I'm like to myself. But I'm one of those that I'm very, very closed, and I am very private with a lot of the stuff in my life. But once you get to know me and we're friends and we hang out in person, over time, I feel like I open up to people, and I show people my other side, which is like the more like funny, outgoing. I have no filter sometimes and things like that. If you've watched my channel and my videos over the years, you will know like the other side. Like, I have like my quiet side, and then once I get to hang out with you and talk to you, you get to see the other side of me, and I open up more. So yeah, like, it's one of those things. And I know with my job, because I got asked the question as well, which is like, how is it that you deal with your job knowing you have to talk to people? And I have anxiety. So that's a really good question. I got asked on Instagram. I just felt like I wanted to save it for the video, because like you know, it's good to have that communication with anybody that's watching my video. So with anxiety, I feel like I have it under control, where I can deal with talking to people. I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes I freeze and I have that moment where I'm just like, what am I gonna say? You know what I mean? And good thing with my team, we help each other out. Sometimes we jump in for each other, and I'm not gonna like fight with someone that, when I say fight, I don't mean like arguing, meaning like I'm not going to say anything to the person who's been working with, you know, working there longer than I have, and they know what they're talking about, over me who's struggling, when I can learn from them. So that's the thing what I do. I don't know about other people who are new, but I feel like I learn a lot more from the other person who's more experienced than I am. And they've been so helpful. If I have a question, they'll help answer it, and they'll give me whatever answer that, you know, I'm asking. And what I like about with the people I work with, like if I have a question, they'll help me. Like they're not gonna dismiss me or say, oh, do it on your own and stuff like that, you know, because we rely on each other, which is really something that we've grown to do, and depend on each other when it comes to the front line. So when I'm dealing with my anxiety, sometimes, yes, it happens. I tend to freeze, or I may feel like this tightness in my chest. I'm so glad to be filming right now. You don't understand. I've been wanting to do this for weeks. And honestly, with my work hours, like with my hours, now I can say I have a set schedule. Before I didn't. So it was all over the place, where I just didn't have time, like an actual day. I was like, okay, let me just do this. Let me film. And since I don't work tomorrow, I have the time now, and I'm glad. But now I have a set schedule. Everything is going in cohesive, and things are working out great when it comes to that aspect. So I'm already done with the taco. I love it's funny, I get the same thing all the time. Like it doesn't change. Either I get all of it or less, but it's always the same thing. I definitely have some lights now. I hate this freaking line. I talk about it every single time that I film, but I'm gonna see if I can fix it, because it's bugging the life out of me, and I don't want to be super ghetto and like take some white liner and draw a line. I might just do that. I don't know. I have to find my ColourPop white liner, and I've had it for months now. But yeah, so I set up these lights. I'll show you a video afterwards, like how it looks, but I have it as like a background. Like right now you can't see too much of it, but it's definitely on, and I love it because it comes with the little remote, and you can set it up to however you want, and it has different modes, and you can set it up for like 4 to 6 to 8 hours, you know, however you want. And it's one of the things that I've been wanting to have in my background for so long, instead of just like, you know, I just want to switch it up. And because I film on my bed, I can't have like what I used to have, which is like a backdrop. And this is why I need my own place. Definitely need my own place. So that's that with the background. And also what else I want to talk about? Oh, so I can't say the actual word because of YouTube, but I got tested positive like around, I found out, what was it, the 3rd of January. I got tested positive, which is unfortunate. It's crazy because I went to Buffalo. I'm gonna have that little vlog up probably after this or before this. I'm not too sure. I have to see how I'm gonna edit it. But I went to Buffalo for a day and a half, and I was super careful, but you can never be too careful. And I didn't feel anything. And I went to work those 2 days and I got tested just to make sure, because like I know they used to do it, like if you traveled you have to take a test when you come back. So I don't know if the jobs or anywhere still does that, but I wanted to get tested. So I went to go get tested for the rapid and PCR. Both came back negative, and that was like a Tuesday. And then I got tested again for the second time, and I got my test results again back in Thursday. Both came back negative. But then I got sick Wednesday, which is crazy. I got sick. I had like the chills, I had the cough, I had a sore throat. It started off with a sore throat, and then I started to get like chills. I got the cough. It wasn't like a horrible cough, it was just that coughing up because of the sore throat. And then I had a bad headache as well, so I'm sure those are signs of like the you know what. So I was like, okay, like this is weird because I just got tested negative for both tests. So then I was like, okay, after the 3rd day, I would say on New Year's Eve, I started to feel better than the last 3 days. Like the first 2 days I was really sick, and then the 3rd day, did I say that right? Yeah, the 2 days Wednesday, Thursday, I wasn't feeling well. Friday came and I got tested, started to feel a little better. So I was like, okay, I have the energy to go. So I went to go get tested. Mind you, this place, I'm sure it doesn't matter what the place looks like. It's not the place, but I just want to talk about it because I feel like it was such a weird place to get tested at, and it was weird how they asked me to do it too. I've never heard of it, but if you have, let me know in the comments. So I went to get tested in the area where I live. And it was like in this abandoned building, like this, I wouldn't say abandoned, but it's an empty building, like an empty retail place that used to be a store there. And I had to wait online. Good thing I went early because it was like only maybe like 10-15 people in front of me, but it went by pretty fast. And I waited for like a half hour. That was like the top max of it, like a half hour, and the line started to get crazy behind me. City MD was not, they were not taking people. So I went in and you had to sit down. They call like the next person and then you give them your information. Everything is digital, like unless you want to go to like a doctor and get a paperwork, you can do that. I'm just gonna do a quick test like what I just did. The last 3 tests, you have to go and like give them your full information. And they say it's free, but they still ask for your insurance and stuff like that. So, but they didn't ask for this one. I get tested. The way she asked me to, she told me to blow my nose on the paper towel. I've never heard of that, and I'm not going to. I mean, I'm like, what? Like, yeah, so we can catch like the swab on the paper towel. And it's funny because I always have a runny nose. My allergies is so bad. If you guys know me, you know my allergies is really bad. So I always have a runny nose. So the one time that I have to do something that pertains to my nose, I can't blow on the tissue. I felt like I blew my brains out onto the tissue. So I was gonna ask her, do you want the brain? Like, let me just do it, like, you know. And I'm thinking it's PCR. because they said it was PCR, it felt rapid. So she got the swab and that was it. And then I got my test result, what was it, on the 3rd. And that's when, like, I come home and then that's when I freaking get the result saying that, you know, it was positive. Not gonna lie, I cried because it's not something you want to hear, and like, most likely it's bound to happen, but I just wasn't. Let me move this over here. And I'm not saying that getting vaccinated, it makes you invincible. It doesn't. But it's just crazy how this virus, the variant, is just going to people. I don't want to say it like that, like as if it's going knocking on their door, but it's just crazy that how quick you can get it now. It doesn't matter if you're vaccinated. But they said the chances of you being vaccinated and having it, like for me, the only symptoms I got was those, like, I think that's what that was, like the 3 days that I was sick, and then I was fine after that. I was all peachy after you know, I found out, and then people were asking me if I'm okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, like I'm good, thank God, you know, because a lot of people that I know have had it and they went through hell with it. Like they were really sick. Some people had it worse, like with the symptoms, but I don't know if that has to do with like age, health wise and stuff. So when I found out about it, like some people find out and they really are like not feeling well, and it doesn't matter. Like, I guess some people have it differently. My sister was telling me maybe I'm one of the lucky people that don't get those hard symptoms of that. So I don't know. You know, some people were saying it could be a false positive. I'm not gonna fight it. You know, it is what it is, and if I had it, then I had it. But good thing my job is paying me for off time, for sick time, and it is what it is. Like right now, all I have is just like leftover, you know, trying to cough it out, anything that's like mucus related. Some people was asking me if I'm in pain. I'm like, no. So, and I'm not excusing it, I'm not making it sound like it's nothing. You know, it's a serious virus and it's something that a lot of people are suffering with. I totally understand that. It's nothing to joke about. I just don't feel the symptoms that you know, what some people have. I'm just thankful that I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? There's people that have lost their loved ones from it, and it's no joke. Like, this is serious. And people was asking if I'm gonna get the booster. I'm not gonna get it unless my job tells me I need to get it, if it's a requirement. Other than that, I don't feel like I need to get it. Also, if you are going through it right now, I pray for you, and I pray that you get better. This is something that, like I said, it's not a joke, and it's terrible that this is still happening. It's getting worse. So if you're going through it right now, or you've had it, I am so sorry, and it is nothing to play around with, and I hope you get through it. Let's move on to the cheesy gordita crunch. Yes. Oh yes. And of course I added the fire sauce. It's one of those things where I have to add sauce into my tacos. Sometimes add sauce into here as well, but the cheese, I think it has some jalapeno mixed in there. I could taste it. Okay, yeah, so I want to show you some stuff afterwards. It's basically clothes. It's not makeup related. It's crazy. I haven't bought makeup like that since the summertime. So I don't know if I'm gonna bring back the BoxyCharm, because honestly speaking, I haven't seen people do BoxyCharm videos in a while. And I've been watching some videos on YouTube lately, like makeup related, Sims related, cleaning videos, stuff like that. So I haven't really seen like BoxyCharm, so I don't know if that's something that you still want to see. If you do, let me know, because I'm thinking about renewing my subscription, but I don't know if that's a thing now. I don't want to do something and then no one's gonna see it. So that's something to take into consideration. And yeah, so I just bought some clothes. I want to show you guys, and there will be like a video clip in here where I'm showing you how I'm wearing it and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. I haven't done that in a very long time. And oh yeah, I straightened my hair. I just recently straightened it, and I think I straightened it on the 2nd of this month. So yeah, I straightened it. It looks like this now because I literally took it out of a bun and I just threw on a hat, because I wanted to get this video done, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not doing anything special. So yeah, I know, like my real hair, you guys always see me in a wig. This is my real hair right here. So it's been a while. And I did cut my hair like maybe 3 inches, and it's still long. It's still long. And I'm gonna dye it. I'm gonna dye it like a dark brown. I know this is like ashy brown, but I'm gonna dye it like a darker brown, probably like mahogany. I'm not sure. So that's that with the hair. I'm gonna show you a little clothing. And what else? I do want to do some videos, like some makeup videos. I did buy the Mandalorian palette, so I'm excited to, like, I was supposed to been film it, but I just got overwhelmed with work. So I definitely have to take the time to do a video on that. And also update with my skin. My skin has not been the greatest right now, and that's because I haven't been taking care of it. I haven't been doing my skincare routine every day, and I know it's probably has to do with like me sleeping with my makeup sometimes, which is not good. I know it's not good. And yeah, I have to get into it again, and I have to get into the skincare and like really taking care of my skin, because right now, like, look at all this. Like, this is just, and I know it has to do with me wearing a face mask. I don't wear the same one every day. I use disposable ones and I throw it out. And so I know it has to do with that. It's just, I have to also do my skincare. Like, I'm not gonna make excuses. I have to do my skincare. I finally did like a nice little spa day yesterday, and it felt so good to just detox my skin with a face mask and like just exfoliate and do all of that. Like, I'm so glad I did that because my skin needed it. So yeah, I bought the Mandalorian palette. You guys seen the tutorial of me doing the Baby Grogu palette from ColourPop. So I'm gonna do a video on that palette, the Mandalorian. And there's just so much other makeup that I have to get through, and I feel like I'm slowly getting through them, but just on my own time. And honestly speaking, I don't wear a lot of makeup when I go to work. The only thing I do is wear concealer, mascara, and my brows. Sometimes like around November, I was putting on foundation. There's times that I do, and there's days that I don't. But because I work that morning shift, I don't really care to do my face so pretty all the time. And sometimes I wear my blue light glasses, and then there's days that I don't. If I'm really feeling up to it, then I'll do eyeliner. When I get ready now, it takes me like 20 minutes to get ready for work. like face wise. Everything else, like it takes some time for me, and I'm one of those people that I wake up a little earlier than usual so I can take my time. If I feel rushed, like I feel like things go so bad for me that I feel like my whole day is gonna be bad. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm one of those people. I don't get ready, like I don't care. In the beginning I used to do like makeup, but now I'm like, ain't nobody fucking watching me, ain't nobody gonna be looking at me in that sort. I just don't have the time. I don't care to. So like it just really depends on how I feel. And if I'm going somewhere later on that day, then yeah, I'll bring my makeup with me and then I'll get ready in the bathroom. So it really just depends. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. And 9 out of 10, I get out of work and I'm tired because I just worked that morning shift. I get out in the afternoon and then I just want to go home and sleep. I've been getting in touch again with old friends that I used to hang out with all the time, and we would catch up. Like recently I saw that Spider-Man movie and I had drinks, and then I went out with my co-workers to like BBQ. So it was like so much fun, and I just been trying to reconnect with people so that I can have a social life again, because I didn't before. And I'm so glad that I am, and I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and doing that. And I can say also with the dating life, you guys saw how much of a wreck I was a couple of months ago, and I don't look back at that video only because it was said and done. I'm not really like in a relationship. I'm just talking. I'm just talking and just seeing how it goes with that person. I just want to take my time. I want to take my time because I learned my lesson from the last person that I shouldn't rush it. So I'm just, I guess you could say dating. Like I'm not rushing to have a boyfriend. I'm not rushing to, you know, run off with somebody. You know, I'm just getting to know me and enjoy myself, and just trying to be Miss Independent. I'm trying to get myself together, and because you never know, it's like you have to be that person that takes care of themselves. It just, I don't know, like things changed for me and things have gotten better, and I've gotten to know myself, and now I have this routine like where I know what I need to do for me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta say about that. And I'm just so glad where I'm at right now. And I'm so glad that now we're in 2022. I got to see the new year. Everything is just turning out and unfolding itself. As for my channel, I can say that I do miss filming. I do miss interacting with you guys. I just know that the community has taken its turn, and there's some things that a lot of people are not wanting to watch anymore, and then there's some things that some people do want to see, and I just have to figure out what I gotta do for my channel, because like I don't want it to be redundant. I don't want it to be boring. I want to see what you guys want as well coming from my channel. You know, like this is new, but it's something that I've been wanting to do. I was gonna do one a couple months ago, but it just didn't turn out that way. But for me right now, I'm just going with the flow with my channel, and I just want to get comfortable enough again where I can film. And I have all this new equipment and then not using it, and I don't want it to be like that. And I do want to go back to filming. I have been going back to posting on my Instagram, so if you haven't checked out, I've been posting the Instagram tag around here, but again, I'll have it right here so you can follow me and interact with me on there too. I've been posting a lot more. I've been using Instagram a lot more, and it's something that I want to get back into. I really want to get back into it. Like this year is going to be a little different. Last year I feel like I was trying to figure myself out and I was trying to get things together for me, and I hope you guys understand that it wasn't just because I wanted to abandon the channel. I didn't. It was something that I needed to figure out for myself. I needed to get my life together before I can even sit here and talk about what I'm talking about now. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to pull up my big girl's pants and take care of me, because like getting a divorce and everything, it changes so much and so fast too. So for the holidays, I just went to Buffalo because I have a friend out there and wanted to spend time with them on Christmas and stuff like that. They didn't have anywhere to go, so I was like, okay, like I'll go. So it was an experience to visit Buffalo, having to see like the Canadian side of it on that part. And I definitely want to visit again, but for like, you know, viewing and like touring and stuff like that. I do want to see the Niagara Falls. I want to see that. And like I tried Tim Burton's for the first time. It was good. It was different but good. I really love their French vanilla coffee. It was really nice. I got there like around the evening, and I didn't get to do much on Christmas Day like I wanted to, which is pretty sad because I had all these plans with them and it started to rain. Me personally, like the rain was not gonna stop me because I could have just easily taken an umbrella, but it didn't really seem like they were up for it. You have a friend coming over would make things better, but it just didn't seem that way. I just wound up being in the house for Christmas Day, and then I had to leave the next day, and I didn't get much footage, so I'm just letting you know that the video is not going to be long. It's just clips here and there from when I was going over there, to the road, to me being with the dogs, and like my friend opening up their gift, and then like going back on the road. It wasn't much, like, and it sucks that I wanted to have like a full vlog of like my experience going over there and like just having that vlog with my friend, but it just didn't happen that way. Hopefully in the future there will be more, like a lot more adventurous stuff that I'm gonna show you in the future, because I have some things planned throughout the year, so I'm definitely excited about that. And yeah, I'm gonna be posting the video on the vlogging channel on, like, I'm gonna post it like up here, and you could definitely subscribe to that one. I'm gonna post that video on there. And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot, like for New Year's or New Year's Eve, I didn't do anything. I just wanted to get better, and then New Year's came, like I just said Happy New Year to whoever and then just went to sleep. As far as like the food wise, I already ate most of it. Like I didn't eat too much neither, because I don't want to overeat and then my stomach hurts. I don't eat all of my Taco Bell all in one day. I'll save it for the next day. So some people could do leftovers. I like it. I don't mind it. The only thing I don't do leftovers is French fries from McDonald's. No ma'am. You haven't heard of Swoop? I'm gonna post her picture right here, her channel. I love her and her docs and her video editing skills. Amazing. And I feel like I know her, you know what I'm saying? Like if I've ever met her, I feel like we would click, you know what I'm saying? Like she's that friend I never had, but I wish I could have in person. Her humor is everything, and her pettiness is everything, because it's exactly like right up my alley. So I did go ahead and show my support in purchasing her merch, which is Petty University. Oh, like I was waiting to do this video so I can show you. So she has a lot like to choose from, but this is the one I chose, and the one that was mainly in stock as well. Like the hoodie, I would say I don't think they had any more of that beige tan shade, so I went ahead with a different color. And then this one, there was like basically the one that it was either this or the beige one. They didn't have the beige one either. I feel like that beige tan shade is very, very popular. So this is the hat. She did say that it's big head friendly because I do got a big head, and this has like the little strap in the back that's adjustable, that it makes, that's the reason why it's like friendly for people with like big head, curls and stuff. I want a hat that could fit for both, like for when I have straight hair like right now, and the when I have curly hair. So let me try this on. Okay, so this is the hat, and I had to adjust the back of it. You can make it tighter if you want to, you can make it loose if you want to. They do have this little insert here, but I'm not even gonna bother to put it in there. But this is it, and I really like it. I feel like with white hats you have to be careful. Just don't put no foundation on your forehead. I think I did, yep, and it already got dirty. So, and then I got the hoodie. Like this is the hoodie that you just like throw over your head. I know there's a name for it. I got that one, and this is it. I love it. I love, like, it's just the Univeristy pettiness, and then like it has the teacup, like the teapot, and it's Petty University, like here for the tea type thing. It's so cool. I got this in the size medium because I like that like that big overall wear where it's like baggy, it's not super tight. And I'm gonna show you pictures and videos like how I'm wearing it, how I rock it. And I'd rather do it outside than doing it in my house because the limit of space. I mean, I could do it here, but it's better to have like a nice background, you know what I mean? So I really like both of them. I can't wait to wear them out, like, so people could see. And I love the pettiness. I love her channel. I love how she is like so creative and very detailed with her docs and everything. The other thing that I purchased too is from Bershka. It's a site that is located in Soho, and I don't know if they have an online, like, no, they do have an online store. I don't think they have an in-person store anymore. But this is the coat that I got. I really like it. It's like a faux leather puff coat or puff jacket. There's a lot of puff jackets out there, but this one I feel like it's the really good quality. It's like that nice faux leather. It doesn't feel cheap. I got that one in a size small. That one I was really hesitant about the size, and I feel like the people online, when you do the live chat, they weren't very helpful, to be honest with you. When I had asked, like, what would you recommend for someone petite, you know, in this size and whatnot, they really just kept referring me to their size chart, when to me, I've never really tried or seen that chart before. I've seen many different charts, but that one was like new to me. And you have to go by bust size, like when it comes to that. So I know it's not like a US type thing. When you're like used to like size 0 or 1 or like size small, medium, large. I also got a wallet. It's like a small little wallet. It's nothing huge. It was just something that I can have besides the other one that I had. It was like just mainly for like passport, like just going to the airport, or like just having like a little wallet. But it was one of those, like, it's double-sided and it does fit in your bag, and I really enjoyed using that for a year now. But I wanted something else, and they was having a sale, like that end of the year sale, so I went ahead and purchased that wallet and the coat. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening and tuning in with me. I just hope that you guys had a good New Year's, and you know, you guys are staying safe, because this virus is no joke. I can't really say it because of YouTube. And yeah, I just hope that everyone's doing okay, and thank you for listening and seeing me eat on camera. I didn't eat too much on camera. A lot of it was off, like, or I was not in the shot because like I just didn't want it to like fall on me. So I don't know, what an excuse. I don't want to fall on me. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know anything in the video that I mentioned. Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you guys been up to? What do you want to see in the future? If you're excited as I am when it comes to like making new content now, like I'm ready. I'm pumped to come back, and this is my way of coming back right now. Like, I'm excited. I'm just so excited to be filming right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.